Top finance ministry officials spoke exclusively to DD News on various initiatives undertaken by the government and listed the benefits they will have in the longer run. In an exclusive interview to DD News, Economic Affairs Secretary Shakti Kanta Das said that the response on the budget is very positive and there is wide appreciation from various stakeholders.
The response has been very positive and there has been wide appreciation among from various stakeholders, whether it's the common citizen or it's the rural areas or it's the business community. I think there has been huge amount of appreciation from all around. Broadly, there has been appreciation about the fact that the government has adhered to the fiscal deficit target by and large 3.2 and moving forward to 3%. The government has also provided the required resources for public investment in infrastructure and other required areas. And the government has given priority to the rural and agricultural sector, where the additional spending by the government and the other reforms which have been announced should give a boost to the rural demand, apart from, of course, contributing to farmers' income and adding to the overall growth of the rural economy.
Finance Secretary Ashok Lavasa also hailed the budget while speaking to DD News. Let's listen in.
The investment which government has proposed to make in BharatNet, which is taking the connectivity, telephone connectivity to the villages, because this, I think, is going to provide the backbone for DBT, for digital transactions, and generally improving the communication level for the farmers and people who live in the rural areas. So, as you mentioned in the beginning and as the finance minister said, this budget hinges on three things. One is transforming the economy.
Right.
And I think strengthening the rural economy is an imperative and for the interest of the long-term growth of our country.
Financial Services Secretary Anjali Duggal spoke on productive assets.
FM साहब जब स्पीच अपनी दे रहे थे बजट की, उसमें उन्होंने एक बात ज़रूर कही थी कि प्रोडक्टिव एसेट्स बनाने के लिए जी तो जो भी पैसे का इस्तेमाल हो रहा है वो ना सिर्फ रोज़गार बढ़ाने के लिए बट इस तरह के एसेट्स में बढ़ावा देने के लिए जिसके साथ आगे चलते और ज़्यादा डेवलपमेंट और ज़्यादा रोज़गार और ज़्यादा रिटर्न्स आएँ.
Revenue Secretary Hasmukh Adhya also spoke on the benefits that taxpayers will get.
More and more number of people joining the tax net. So the lowest slab, if it is kept at 5% instead of 10%, then it will become an incentive for more people to join the tax net. That is one thought which went into it. Secondly, if we do this, this also benefits each and every taxpayer who are in the subsequent slab as well. So this was the which went into this.
Dr. Arvind Subramanian, Chief Economic Advisor, explained the benefits of Bheem app.
ये जो Bheem app जो आया है, it uses UPI and interoperability also helps जो बहुत poor customers हैं, it helps them as well. मान लीजिए आप कृष्णा डिस्ट्रिक्ट जाते हैं, आपको राशन कार्ड की आप अपना चावल के लिए, you press the card and it will automatically debit the subsidy account to your bank account. And that's possible only because of this UPI and Aadhaar coming together.
CBDT Chairman Sushil Chandra also spoke on black money operation and Swachh Dhan account.
हमारे पास ये डेटा अवेलेबल है कि करीब 1 करोड़ से अधिक अकाउंटों में 2 लाख से ज़्यादा की धनराशि जमा हुई है और इसका पूरा रिकॉर्ड अब हमारे पास है. जो ये रुपया पहले घरों में था या कहीं और था जिसका कि हमारे पास कोई ट्रेल नहीं थी, अब उस रुपये की पूरी ट्रेल हमारे पास है और इसको हम ट्रैक कर रहे हैं. और हम लोगों ने कल ही एक नया सॉफ्टवेयर लॉन्च किया और नई स्कीम लॉन्च की है जिसमें स्वच्छ धन अभियान के अंतर्गत और ऑपरेशन ब्लैक मनी के अंतर्गत हम लोगों ने इसको शुरू किया है, जिसमें हमने शुरुआती तौर पर 18 लाख लोगों के अपनी वेबसाइट पर नाम डाले हैं, उनके अकाउंट्स के डिटेल्स दिए हुए हैं और उनको कंप्यूटर पर ही ऑन सिस्टम ही उनको रेस्पॉन्स देना है उसके बारे में.
It is a popular budget, but not a populist budget. This was said by Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Arvind Panagaria. He said that the budget pronounced by Finance Minister Arun Jaitley is a balanced budget which will give a boost to rural India, education, industry and infrastructure. He also said that taxation-related announcements are in the right direction.
We have with us the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Mr. Arvind Panagaria.
Pleasure to be here.
How do you look at this budget 2017-18, especially after the demonetization? There were expectations, there were hopes.
No, you said it. Another way to say it is how the budget said it, that it's a transformation budget. And so, transformation has to be all around. So therefore, it encompasses all parts of the economy. First unifying factor, of course, is that we have to be fiscally prudent. He's bringing down the fiscal deficit from 3.5% of GDP to 3.2. First step. Second, I think we needed capital expenditures to rise. I'd been advocating it, and I'm very pleased the Finance Minister decided to raise it by 25%. The budget also talks about reforms. So there are labor law reforms that have been put. They should also, in the long run, if carried out. So almost all areas are covered.
Absolutely, sir. So after demonetization, we are moving towards the digital financial transactions era, in fact, and then in fact the response was also too good. And this budget apparently has also given a major fillip to the whole digital economic transactions. What do you say, Mr. Panagaria?
Yes, this is one area where the Niti Aayog were very involved. I think this budget in particular really introduces new measures in many different areas. So people are switching to more and more digital transactions.
So Finance Minister has said that ours is a tax non-compliant society. In fact, he's highlighted certain imbalance in the complete tax structure at this moment. What are your comments on that? And also, how do you think this budget will address the issues of transition from the existing tax regime to the upcoming GST tax regime?
Right, so good questions. Though both, and there's a good term the Finance Minister used, the tax non-compliant society. And I think we need to work in that direction. And the more we digitize, basically, the more we will begin to see that we come into the tax net. As regards GST, I think now, we are very much on track finally. So
all the roadblocks have been cleared, in fact.
Yes, roadblocks have been cleared, and we ought to be introducing it soon.
So overall, it is a popular budget, but not a populist budget. That's what you say.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a term I like to use. I think we ought to actually have budgets which are popular.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving your time. So that is the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Mr. Arvind Panagaria, expressing his opinions on Union Budget 2017-18.